Hey everybody, it is winter time, full on winter in Phoenix, and it's pretty cold. Not as cold as if it was snowing, but it's still pretty cold, maybe even colder because our heater went out a couple days ago, right over New Year's, and great, nobody can come out and fix it till sometime today. So the best thing for me to do right now is turn on the oven, try to warm it up just a little bit. Now, it's actually the same temperature in Malibu as it is here in Phoenix. So I imagine that Axel is probably not as cold, because even if his heater went out, I'm sure he had somebody to fix it right away, even on a holiday. But we're going to assume that it's just the right temperature in California as it is here to make a great roast. So what we're going to do is do a brisket. Now this is Texas style brisket, so it has to cook for a long time. The reason is it's actually kind of a tough piece of meat, so the heat and the longevity is going to break down the connective tissue and make it tender. First thing we do is make a rub. So I've got all the ingredients laid out here for the rub. I'm going to bring it closer to you so you can see it. We have some chili powder, some salt. Over here is some garlic granules, black pepper, mustard powder, a little bit of paprika, a crushed bay leaf all squished up, and some brown sugar. Okay, so we're going to take all of this, just pretty unceremoniously dump it in a bowl. That's it. And then just mix it up. That's all you have to do, is just mix it all together. If for some reason you want a little bit more pepper than you do salt, then go right ahead. Once you got it all pretty well mixed up, crush up those little leaves a little bit better, then just take it, sprinkle it on top of your roast. Now I have a little 2-pound flat cut brisket. It's just the two of us eating tonight, so I didn't really need to get a great big piece, but certainly get as big a piece as you like. They're not an expensive cut, and it freezes really well. So I'm going to take all this rub and I'm just going to pat down the meat with it. Once you've got the meat all covered with your rub, you want to put it fat side up in a roasting pan. Okay, so I covered this with tin foil for two reasons. First of all, just for ease of cleanup, and second of all, because it's seen better days, so I just wanted to cover the pan. And then you pop the whole thing in a 350-degree oven just like this for 1 hour. And then we're going to take it out, and we're going to do a little bit more to it, and then we're going to just let it rip. So in the oven it goes, and we'll be back in an hour. It's been an hour. We're going to take this bad boy out of the oven. Wow, look at him. So he was in there all nice and dry. Now we're going to add some liquid. Put about enough beef broth or water to bring up about a 1/2 inch. So that's going to take about 1 to 1.5 cups. So I'm going to bring it up there. There we go. Cover it with some tin foil nice and tight. Then you're going to put it right back in the oven, but you're going to turn it down to 300. Okay, it's sealed up pretty good in here. I'm going to put it back in the oven 3 hours. 3. So we'll see it in a little bit. We pulled the brisket right out of the oven, and it looks fabulous. Let's take it out of the pan. Can you see how it just fell apart? Oh my gosh, look at that. Set it aside right here. Let it rest for just a little bit. Oh, get that out of the way. Look at that. It's not big because, you know, we didn't cook a great big one, but look at how that looks. Now, we do have a big layer of fat off the top. We're just going to take it right off here. Peel it right off just like that. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not into fatty anything. So I'm going to peel the fat right off the top. I think I got it all. Wasn't a whole lot to begin with. And we're going to let it rest. And then we're going to slice it. Wow. Can you see how beautiful this meat looks? Look at that. Okay. Slice it. Oh, look how nice that looks. It's cooked to perfection. Completely falling apart. Just the way you want it. Oops. Let's see. Okay. So here we are. We're going to cut this up. Cut it against the grain. Make you some nice slices. See that? Look at that. Whoops. Ooh, it's just falling apart. And over here, if you cut it with the grain, you get some nice shredded beef. Can you see all that right there? So that, my friends, is Texas brisket. You have fabulous dinner. I can't even stand it. I have to have some. Oh, yeah, just like that. Good night, everybody. We're going to serve this with a very simple lettuce and tomato salad and some barbecued beans. Y'all have a great evening. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.